Right for you?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, welcome everyone to round 6 of the GT Sport League here at Gavra Racing. I am Dano1570 and joining me yet again is...
ND123370, or you can just say ND, because I don't like the long numbers in it. It's weird. We're in Dragon Trail, aren't we, Dan?
We are at probably one of my favourite tracks in Gran Turismo. And we are getting ready to start the race. We have Woody on pole, followed by Aston, Wolfie, Thunder, Pecky, Ted MC, Airbag, Scout Dan, T-Toppers, Kyle Love, Urban Fire, Fifi, Math Gamer, and Joshua Sim. Alright, you ready to go?
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
Alright,
Tell me when.
start in 3, 2, 1, go. As we now watch Woody, Aston, Thunder and Wolfie up at the front getting ready to go. You can see the lights there on the right, they're revving up and they're underway. It's a good start for Thunder. It's an even better one for Pecky yet again. He's going side by side with Woody, trying to split in between the BMW as well. As now they go through, he's trying to challenge Aston down the inside into the chicane. There might be a lot of chaos here. Aston on the inside line, Pecky trying to hold it around the outside, Thunder and Wolfie in a little bit of a scrap as well. Up the hill now, Woody still leading the way, Pecky is up to second place, Aston having a little bit of a look down to the fast right kink. Has to just have lift off there, 2 into 1, does not go. As now they go into the hairpin, everyone keeping it clean so far from what I can see.
Is Joshua him stalled?
I think that's just a glitch, happens actually a lot, as Urban Fire gets past Fifi there, as Kyle Love and Math Gamer a little bit of scrap as well through the S's up the hill, and back down they go, Thunder having a look on T-Toppers, but further up ahead we have Pecky is being attacked by Aston F1, down into the hairpin they go. The BMW goes a little bit deep, Pecky goes for a switchback, but he makes a little bit of contact with Wolfie, as now they go through up to the death chicanes. Pecky up on the inside, Aston tries to hold it on the outside, he's making a little bit of contact. Pecky manages to shift through as, I think that was someone who hit the wall. I think that was Wolfie. Yes it is. Wolfie now dropping down the order, he's got a lot of damage. Yeah, and there's a big, oh my god, they're 3 wide going into the final corner. Airbag's in the mix as well as Scout Dan, and who's at T-Toppers up ahead. Airbag and Scout Dan side by side. Up the hill, the Aston Martin in the blue, and the BMW who was just falling behind him. And here comes Thunder now on Airbag, has a little look to the inside through the first corner of the kink, and now into the first hard braking zone of the track. Thunder runs a little bit wide, gets tank stopper, falls down to 7th, and everyone comes up through, skating a little bit over the curb there. And
Aston's gonna have a good run now. Start to cut in.
Yeah, it's fine. We've got no one looking for a dive bomb into the hairpin yet. Matt came having a little bit of a look there on Kyla in the Porsche. So now go up through the S's. It is Woody who is leading the way by a solid gap, followed by Aston, Pecky, T-Toppers, and Scout Dan, Airbag, Thunder, Kyla Love, Math Gamer, Ted MC, Urban Fire, Fifi and Wolfie, who I don't know if they pitted with the damage, but they are very far behind. I think they might have, because it did slow them down a lot.
Yeah, Math Gamer's got a decent run on Kyle Love here into the death chicane. I think he'll be okay.
I think everyone's keeping it clean through there.
Yeah, here comes Thunder on Airbag.
Oh yeah, side by side, Thunder gets the move done before the braking zone very nicely indeed.
Yeah,
as I think,
wide.
Here comes Math Gamer down the inside of Ted MC into the final corner. A lovely Martin Levy, Aston Martin gets the move done up into 9th place. Will Ted MC have a little something to say about that as he's having a little look on the inside, gets a wheel on the grass as they're going side by side down the main straight. Kyle Love might get swamped. This might be like Schumacher and Hakkinen maybe at Spa, but no, it isn't. Ted MC gets back up into 9th place. But that's not all. He wants more. He goes down. She has a little look down the inside of Kyla. but doesn't seem to get the move done. Math Gamer might be able to capitalise on that mistake, but doesn't seem to be close enough on this occasion.
And also, T-Toppers is all over the back of Petri, and Scout Dan and Thunder have been joining in as well.
I'm watching this now as they go through the S's. T-Toppers very close to the Citroen, as we saw in Maggiore last weekend. It was looked like it was very slow through that track. But here we go down the hill now. Will someone go for a little bit of a dive? T-Toppers goes to the inside of Pecky, who gets covered off and has to fall back into line, just into the braking zone. But now Scout Dan and Thunder having a little bit of a scrap side by side, but now Thunder has to fall back as they go through the S's or into the death chicanes, and Pecky runs a little bit wide, hits the wall, but it wasn't too bad. But T-Toppers might be able to emphasise on that, and now it is like Schumacher and Hakkinen.
And now it's come down.
Now it's 4 wide into the final corner. I think Thunder pulled out of that a bit early to try and avoid carnage. T-Toppers up into 3rd place, Pecky in 4th. Thunder, it's a little bit of a wobble now. Scout Dan's looking for a move on the outside, switches to the other, tries to get in the slipstream, but now they're coming up on Pecky as they go into the first kink. Will someone go for a dive bomb? Maybe. Scout Dan has this half-hearted look into the first corner.
Looking further back, there's Kyla Love and Ted MC. Kyla's a bit out of shape there. Ted slides through.
Yeah,
Ted MC might get a run on now as well.
Yeah, Ted MC just getting up into 8th place there, and everyone filtering in position. Oh, big wobble from Kyla. Big wobble there, nearly putting it in the wall, but good save there. As we go back to the front runners of Pecky, Thunder and Scout Dan, I believe T-Toppers has broken away from this pack. Pecky is slow through that section. Here comes Thunder now on the outside, trying to get the move done this time as he gets later on the brakes. Tries to go down the inside. Pecky just covers him off again, or manages to hold it around the outside, but now he gets a little bit of a shunt by him and he's off into the barrier. Doesn't get damage from that though. And now they're going side by side through the chicane, and Thunder has fallen back down to 6th place, and Scout Dan now can have a look on Pecky, maybe through the tunnel and into the braking zone. He might have a little bit of a send, but he doesn't seem to be close enough on this occasion.
And also, just to go up, Aston's actually kind of fallen off a lot. Woody's got a very large lead, and Aston's dropped back into T-Toppers now.
He has, but here comes Scout Dan on Pecky. The Brit on the Italian has a look on the inside. The Citroen looks to be a little bit slower on the straights compared to the Aston Martin. Not too sure what the stats are, but Pecky manages to brake later into turn 1. Or turn 2 even, into the first chicane. They're just keeping it calm through this section. Will someone maybe go for a dive bomb? It is very easy to get late on the brakes into that hairpin.
Oh, Kyla's wide and spun.
Oh, Kyla is off, falling down into 11th now. Shame to see that, holding out well in 9th, I think it was, or 8th.
Yeah, I think about that. But it's still a battle for 4th place right now.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Everyone's very close. Oh, Thunder goes for a dive bomb on Scout Dan. Scout Dan goes very wide now. Airbags don't have the run on him. Might be able to capitalise on that mistake. He has a little bit of a look, but isn't close enough to go side by side through the chicane. Will everyone make it through cleanly? I think everyone is getting through nicely. Scout Dan just grazes the wall there. Ted MC grazing the wall again as well, but just entering that chicane. Urban Fire and Math Gamer are very close as well. Maybe someone might go for a move. They're both Aston Martins, I believe they are. Math Gamer now pulls to the inside line, tries to get down the inside. Urban Fire uses the camber to hold it on the outside line, but doesn't seem to have enough grip, and has to fall down to 10th. But they're still trying. They're still in battle, these two.
Yeah, and also just put in there, what's happened to Wolfie? He's down in 13th place. Did he make an early pit stop or something?
Yeah, it was when he hit the barrier
Oh yeah, I completely forgot.
Yeah.
I should really pay more attention.
As Thunder and Pecky having a little bit of a
There's
fight there.
someone's off.
Oh, it's a big
Woody,
off.
it's Woody.
It's Woody. Woody was leading this race by a large amount, and he is now off. And he's fallen down to 7th place. He doesn't have damage, but I'd say he is fuming in that cockpit.
Yeah, I'd say just keep
Austin
it tight,
now,
Woody.
this has gone a lot more interesting now. T-Toppers has a look on Austin for the lead now. This is a battle for the lead between 5 or 6 cars.
Petchy's wide. Thunder's coming through.
This has gone. Oh, they made a lot of contact. Thunder nearly T-boning the Citroen as they go through the S's, or the chicanes. Everyone keeping it clean through there. Pecky grazing the wall. Who will go for a move maybe into the final corner? This is for the lead now. T-Toppers on Aston F1. Down the inside goes the Aston Martin on the BMW. The BMW locks up. Tries to hold it on the outside. Use that small light banking to try and hold it through. Aston, I think that is Pecky who's pulled off into the pits. Yes, it is. Here comes T-Toppers now on Aston. Still trying to force the move. Just trying to get in the slipstream, get later on the brakes. He goes to the inside line into the chicane. Later on the brakes, down the inside, and gets up into 1st place nicely. Very nicely indeed.
Yeah, and the Citroen for Petchy must be getting a pretty handful at the moment. He's getting a lot of oversteer.
Yeah, he was getting attacked a lot and under a lot of pressure. A lot of time.
Yeah.
Oh, there's an off of Scout Dan. He's hit the barrier very lightly though. Airbag might have a little bit of a look now as it goes to the inside line, gets up into 4th place.
Yeah, and Aston's wide, and Thunder's going to have a really good run on him now.
Here he comes, the BMW on the other BMW as they go down the hill. That's Aston on the inside line. Thunder holds it on the outside. Aston gets a little bit on the curb, that unsettles the car. And here they go side by side through the chicanes. T-Toppers goes through first. Thunder and Aston, a lot of respect. Aston nearly switchbacks Thunder through there. Nearly saw. Oh, there's a big shunt and a spinner of Airbag. He was hit the barrier very heavily. And he's got a lot of damage. He's got front bumper, rear bumper, front suspension and engine damage. That is a big calamity for the Brit.
Yeah, it's quite
You can see he's got absolutely no power in that car.
Yeah.
You might have to come into the pits to lose as little time as possible.
What you say? I think he'll have to come into the pits.
Fair point. As he does so. There. Comes in.
The man is down on power, has a broken front bumper and a broken rear bumper. I just say he might have to come into the pits.
Yeah, maybe. I've seen. I don't know how long the damage lasts for. So.
Yeah, true. Hello to Natty in the chat, by the way. He's being disguised as NDM Gaming.
We've got an imposter on our hands. Anyway, through the S's they go. Here comes Aston on Thunder. Might have a little look. The two BMWs have been fighting a lot in this race. He has a little look to the outside line, but isn't close enough to go for a full dive bomb. Maybe just trying to see where he's faster than Thunder on track. Wait for the move to present itself as I go through the chicanes of death.
Oh, Thunder attacks the barrier.
Yeah, saw that. A lot of sparks flying off the side of that.
And speaking of which, Woody's gotten back up to 5th.
Woody has gotten back up into 5th. A lot of pace.
He's on the edge of the pack now. Might be joining in a couple of laps before the pit window. I'd say people will be coming to the pits around now.
Yeah, as everyone, the fuels.
T-Toppers goes in.
T-Toppers does pull into the pits as he is low on fuel. Now Aston's gonna have a little look on Thunder yet again. These two have been at it a lot during this race. He goes to the inside line for the chicane, gets later on the brakes. Thunder tries to hold around the outside. He does so fairly well. And Aston has to drop back in here. Here comes Scout Dan on Aston. the Aston Martin comes on for a move on. Aston gets up to second place into the right hand kink.
Oh! You almost hit into the back of Thunder as well.
Yeah, I think I just caught that. As Aston's now going to have a little look on the Aston Martin of Scout Dan.
It's a tongue twister.
Yeah, it's gonna.
Well, no, not really.
Not really,
The
but
Aston on the Aston on Aston.
yes, the Aston on the Aston.
No, it's
Up the
Aston
hill they
on the
go.
Aston.
On now. Oh, I think that is Thunder picking up a 5/10 penalty. I think he might even ghost into the braking zone. Maybe if he's slowing down enough. No, yeah, you can see he's served 3/10 of that. Now Aston's gonna try. He's fallen back a little bit. Scout Dan might be having a little bit look on the BMW up ahead. So go through the chicanes and now onto the short straight. Who's going to go for a move on this occasion? I think Aston might have a look on Scout Dan as they go into the final corner. He doesn't. But I think that Scout Dan will have to come into the pit on this lap. As you look at his fuel, Thunder comes in as well.
Woody as well.
Woody comes in as well. That means Ted MC and Aston are staying out for an overcut maybe.
Yeah, we might want to watch T-Top as soon as he goes for a move on Wolfie, but he'll also be racing Thunder out of the pits as he goes to the inside until the last corner, gets the move done, but we'll see how he filters out Thunder and gang filters out.
Yeah, because they T-Top was coming for a fairly early stop as Wolfie nearly bump drafting him. Goes to the inside for the first kink, but doesn't have the overspeed on the Aston Martin, and
T-Toppers just get ahead.
yeah, T-Toppers did come out by a decent amount. He got a decent undercut on them. Scout Dan has come out a decent amount behind Thunder as well, and Woody's in the background as well. So everyone's trying to, everyone is pushing out on their positions at the moment.
Yeah, this is when we get to the boring bit now of the race.
Yeah, we'll get ready with the geographical. We'll get ready for the geographical features of the track.
Oh, they'll have to wait a bit longer.
Yeah, we'll save them for a bit later. We are already 15 minutes into this race on lap 10.
Yeah, but we'll have to stay on edge at all times because this is a track where you're prone to crash.
Very easy to make mistakes.
Might be an understatement.
Yeah, like through the kink of turn 4, I think it is. You can get that wrong and go off fairly easily into the barriers, as Aston and Ted MC both come into the pits. And Math Gamer does as well. Here comes Pecky on Urban Fire into the final corner. They make a little bit of contact as Pecky's trying to get through the inside. He gets a massive amount of oversteer as he gets up. As Urban Fire comes into the pits now, Pecky leads the way. Or maybe
on hards, maybe?
Pecky is on softs.
Ah, right.
As I think nearly everyone else is on super softs. Austin's on mediums and Ted MC is on softs. As they leave the pit, I think Pecky came in for a very early pit stop and got the undercut as he's already half tank on fuel. Half tank full.
Probably. So
Thunder just serving his penalty there as he goes through the hairpin. Everyone has T-Toppers has come in sorry, he's got a great undercut on everyone else, Thunder and Scout Dan, as well as Woody. Woody's gotten close to the Scout Dan now. Might be close enough to make an overtake fairly soon. The Scout Dan's a little bit wider on exit of the S's there. And hairpin,
he goes for a move.
He goes for a big move, make a little bit of contact with him, and that is a big dive bomb from Woody. As he said, a purple sector 2 there. He's trying to catch up with, he wants his first place back in this race as they go through the death chicanes, taking as much curb as you want through there and trying not to die.
Yeah. Thunder's actually close to T-Toppers now. I must say, we're actually getting a lot more action in these GT3 cars compared to the GT4 cars.
Yeah, the Group 4 cars were slower and I guess more boring in a way, but now we are in the big boy category.
Yeah, I can't wait for Group 2.
Group 2? I haven't seen many Group 2 races at all.
Yeah. I don't think I actually own a Group 2 car.
I think I own one. They're mostly Japanese cars, I think.
Yeah, Thunder's got a good run on T-Toppers now, actually.
Yeah,
just
I believe someone has commented in chat if you have that up. Are you there?
Yeah.
Just check chat. I think someone's...
yeah, I'll check chat. Techers is saying, I can't believe I bet 10k on Thunder to win. Keep on it. Keep the bet. Keep going. Hello to Castengel as well.
Alright, here comes T-Toppers on Thunder, or Thunder on T-Toppers even, as he gets the move done into the hairpin. And he is up to second place now, chasing after Pecky, who I think has blue flags up ahead. Insert Sebastian Vettel blue flagging noises here.
Yeah, I just also want to say, chat, you've got the best two commentators for today.
But here comes T-Toppers on Thunder as it goes down for second place now into the last corner. Has the inside line, Thunder holds on the outside, tries to use that camber as it's a slightly banked corner, tries to get the better run onto the straight now as they go. It's the Aston Martin is a lot faster in the straight line than the BMW, I believe. And T-Toppers is up into first place as something has happened. Pecky's coming to the pit, sorry. Just to catch that there. T-Toppers back up into first place. Thunder trying to get the move back done as quickly as possible. As you can see, them using as much curb as possible. Great camera angle there. As they go through the right-hander kink. And filter into place there. Sorry, just got in there before. What were you saying?
Yeah, and Woody's actually just asked if we like to spin, and I'll let you comment first on it.
Well, Woody, you're back up into third place already, so I think you made up for it.
Yeah, I think we actually more prefer it because we've now got a great drive from...
Ooh, Scout Time's going very wide there.
Yeah.
We thought George Russell as he sends one to the inside on his teammate, I think it is, I'm not too sure.
Yeah.
But Woody has got up into second place by forcing a move. Fifi pulls over to let them through as they go side by side through the death chicanes. This can't end well as Woody just gets up and is safely in second place, chasing after T-Toppers.
And Castengel, we're not the two Ferrari drivers from the Premier Series. We're not talented enough. We're nowhere near that talent.
Hello, we just talk about cars for a bit. It's very fun, very fun.
Yeah. We're just here for the crack.
Here for the crack and a
nah.
Well, that other type of crack. I'm just saying. We're Irish. We're Irish. We're Irish.
Which type?
It's an Irish way of saying we're here for fun. We're here for the crack, we're here for fun.
Woody almost sent it on T-Toppers.
Yeah, I'm watching this here. As Thunder might have a small move on Woody, maybe. Teammates in this race. Got another comment there, just if you want to say that.
How long did you think we were, Castengel? Wait, did you think we were from the start of the season, or...?
Wait, sorry?
You thought we were two people from Premier Series.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
I was commentating on some of the earlier the first season of the Weekend League this year. And now, yeah, just saw like a little bit of grace there.
Yeah.
I started out in the weekend leagues and then I changed to Gran Turismo because the times changed. But here comes Woody on T-Toppers for the lead into the last corner. T-Toppers trying to hold it on the outside, trying to use that camber like I said before, but Woody has gotten up and he's just about isn't got it just yet. But here comes Thunder as well. He has the slipstream of T-Toppers and now they might even go 3 wide potentially into turn 1. As you can see, this is a lovely racing here. Scout Dan's in the mix as well, but they go 3 wide into turn 1. T-Toppers goes through, holds out in first place. They make a little bit of contact further back as Woody and Thunder, as Woody has held out in second place and the Scout Dan hasn't gotten a move done just yet.
Yeah, but they're all running very close, and it's bound to explode at some stage.
It's going to happen soon.
It's going to explode.
It's either going to end in amazing racing or tears.
We're all gonna die.
Okay, anyway, we go through the S's and down the hill. You can just see Scout Dan trying to extend the track as much as he can to go through into the hairpin and now down by the Seaside for the death chicanes.
Yep. We'll
T-Toppers leads them through, followed by Woody and Thunder. Thunder grazing the barrier there as they go through. Everyone's through safely and they're all getting cleanly through there.
But Thunder's coming on Woody now. Not in that way.
Oh yeah. They go down the inside and try to get the move done, as Woody might go for a bit of a switchback. Doesn't seem to get the traction down early enough and has now had to concede the position.
I'm sorry that sounded so bad.
Yeah,
I did it
swiftly move on.
Yeah.
I think that's the best way to go. Don't demonetize us, please.
Yeah.
We go through. We're on lap 16 now of this great race so far. T-Toppers is leading the way. Oh, Woody gets a lot of curb there, nearly getting on 2 wheels.
I think he did.
Yeah, that's more the Red Bull's job behind. Always doing the tricks, that team here. But anyway, we've got everyone still just trying to not close enough to go for a move yet on anyone. Just going a little bit of an onboard with Thunder here as they go down.
But maybe here comes Scout Dan for maybe a dive bomb on Woody. It's just a bit too far back, I think, though.
Yeah, but here comes Thunder on T-Toppers now. He's trying to get the move. He's trying to get alongside. Didn't seem to keep his foot in there though, as they go through the chicanes of death. And oh, that's Thunder just getting a little bit wobble on the rear end, but holding it through. Might go for a move into the final corner. Isn't close enough on this particular occasion though. He might get a better run onto the straight. T-Toppers pulls into the pits. Never mind then.
The Battle of the Century is going to have to wait.
The Battle of the Century is going to have to wait indeed, as they now go on for a few more laps. I'd say the top 3 are.
Yeah.
I think the Scout Dan is going to come into the pits next with Woody, and Thunder is going to go out for a few more laps. I'm just looking for fuel here. It's a very interesting situation.
Not as interesting as the mountains.
No, we're not that lost for it yet. So
yeah.
The Scout Dan trying to get close enough to Woody for a move. Let's have a little bit. Oh, just going back to MC. He's got a big tank slapper on the rear end. Austin might have to go for a move very soon. Pecky's fallen down to 7th in this race. So the car's just better for qualifying and hasn't got the best race pace.
Yeah, but look at Scout Dan here on Woody into the corner before death chicane. Scout Dan goes for probably the switchback. He's gonna get a better drive out of this corner now. Just a bit too far back.
Yeah, it's a very awkward corner because it kind of opens up a lot. Sorry, it's very hard to get the throttle down because the corner just like keeps just the corner. It's a very long corner. Just can't see it. I can't speak. I'm sorry. Oh, here comes Aston or TLMC on Aston. Well, I don't know which way it is, but Aston's on the inside line. This is for 4th place now as TLMC goes very wide. Maybe goes for a bit of a switchback. The two BMWs having it out here in Croatia. Fake Croatia, obviously, but
yeah,
fake track. And
sadly, very
this would have been great track in real life. But here comes TLMC trying to get the move done, but not being close enough to go for a dive just yet. As everyone's just filtering in position. Thunder has broken away from this pack immensely. I think it is safe to say Woody and the Scout Dan are now 2 Aston Martins in a world of their own.
Yeah, but we all know what happened to we all know what happened when someone pulled away from the pack at this track.
Oh yes.
We're looking at you, Woody.
Actually, I'm looking at Woody. Into the hairpin.
So am I.
Just going on board, like you can see here, like the corner just tightens up a lot on exit there, and it's hard to get the throttle down as soon as you want to. It's like you have to be patient with it.
Yeah, it reminds me a lot of Russia, the run down into turn 1. There's like, if you're on the outside, the wall just like caves in all of a sudden, and it's very dangerous on that one.
I remember when we had our little
yeah.
our massive crash where we like flipped a car. There was only like 3 of us and we managed to flip a car. It was
we managed to do that.
Someone wasn't looking at their TV, not looking at anyone in particular.
It was you.
No, as we go through, Woody getting a little tire on the grass there. Maybe just trying to extend the track as much as he can. As the Scout Dan trying to get close enough for a dive bomb.
Are you commentating on golf?
No, we're just trying to change the subject anyway.
Alright, here comes Petchy on Math Gamer into turn 1.
Down the inside goes the Citroen on the Aston Martin. That's a very nice livery on the Aston Martin, I won't lie, but he comes back. I'll go for a little bit of an onboard maybe here as he goes into the inside line into the fast right-hander, giving a little bit of a push to Pecky. Pecky gives a little bit of a push back as they have filtered into place now. Pecky had to concede the position and is down in 7th.
Yeah, it was very well respected between the two of them. They both gave adequate amounts of space.
After I said they pushed each other.
Yeah, but they both stayed on the track, which is what's important.
Yeah. Sportsmanship is key.
Yeah, but Petchy's coming back now, gonna go for another switchback.
As it goes down the hairpin, Math Gamer still in 6th place. Pecky trying to force a move any way he can as they go through the chicanes of death, and now in the slipstream onto the straight through the tunnel. There you go. Will Pecky be close enough for a dive? Maybe he goes late switch to the inside but isn't close enough for a dive bomb yet. Or he's getting very close to the rear end of the Aston Martin though.
Might slipstream him down into turn 1 now. Yeah,
the Scout Dan has pulled in to the pits. Look further up ahead. Oh no, my controller is going mad again. Apologies for that. The Scout Dan is now coming out in 8th place.
Petchy to the inside.
Yeah,
just
Math
backs
Gamer
out.
maybe a half-hearted move there, not sure, didn't catch it. But T-Toppers is in the mix as well. He's trying to get a little bit of luck on the inside of Pecky, isn't close enough though, and has to fall back and lives to fight another day.
Yeah, what happened to T-Toppers actually? He was very far in front, I thought at first.
Yeah, he came for an early pit stop.
Oh yeah, getting caught in some traffic now. He tries the outside of Pecci, gets all out of shape as he gets on the grass there, I think. Puts a tire on the grass, loses all traction.
It's very hard section there, because if you mess up one corner, then if you mess up your line, then you're done. But here comes Pecky on Math Gamer, has a look to the outside, a little bit of lock up from the Math Gamer I saw there. But Pecky got a massive wobble on the rear end there as he tried to get through, and it wasn't close enough to do so. Thunder now comes into the pits, and yeah, I think Aston and Ted MC both follow them.
Yep, and we'll see how Matt Gamer decides to play out his strategy. So
yeah, I think Pecky will have to come in I think Pecky will have to come in as they are extremely downfield. T-Toppers gets up the inside and is up into 6th place. It's going to be interesting now to see where he comes out with the pack ahead of him. I think he does.
Ahead.
Yeah, he comes out ahead, just ahead of Thunder. And Woody. Scout Dan comes out in 3rd. You can see there. As T-Toppers leads the way yet again. He only fueled up for... He only has a half tank of fuel. That's interesting. That is...
So that got him to the end, no?
I don't think he even changed his... Oh wait, no, sorry. He... I thought he came out of the pits, never mind. Apologies for that. Thunder... Thunder has picked up a 4/10 slowdown penalty. Not sure where he got that.
Pushing the track limits.
Naughty boy. Let's go.
Well, no, that's supposed to be a good thing, I thought.
Well, not if you break the rules.
Must have been.
Yes, as they go through, everyone's very spaced out on this track. As this is, I think this is, I'm afraid we have not yet made it through. I think we're going to need some geographical features.
Alright, I've actually been preparing for this, but while I was preparing, I realised there's not a lot of geographical features that I know of, so we might look to the ocean now. Since we've got a very nice beach side, which has a nice headland coming around it, I believe. We've also got the mountains in the back have got, if you look to the right, there's some arêtes going up to the top of the mountains. No pyramidal peaks this track or this week. The landforms haven't been that generous to us. You see, there's a nice slope up, and then it gets to the top, and it gets quite steep up. Reminds me of something in Sligo I know of. I can't remember the name of the mountain range, but it reminds me a bit of that. It's very elevated and it's very tall. It's in the middle of the land. It's very interesting. But I think that's the end of the geographical features now. We don't want to bore
thanks for that. I'm just going to look.
We're commentating on a race.
We're losing viewers here, guys. Anyway, Ted MC is very close to Aston, and I believe Scout Dan is very close to Woody. We might have a bit of a fight on our hands here. As we love to see a good old scrap in our ice. It's the only thing that keeps us going in life. But anyway...
I thought you were going to say geographical features.
No, racing is cooler. Anyway, here comes Ted MC to the inside of Aston. He's not close enough yet to get through the inside of this race. As the Scout Dan and Woody are just up ahead. Still very close, the two Aston Martins are.
Yeah, we'll see how close Thunder is to T-Toppers now. It's going to be interesting. I wonder if T-Toppers will be able to get to the end on that tank of fuel. I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think he can. Because we have... how long is it to go after? So we've got around 12 minutes to go. And he has a quarter tank of fuel. Or, sorry... He has... I can't maths. He has... Yeah, I think it's a quarter. Yeah, it is. Okay, he's got a quarter tank of fuel left, and everyone else has got 3/4, so I think they should be okay.
Yeah, he's closing up a lot now.
Yeah, I think T-Toppers will have to come into the pits once more, and everyone else won't. It'll be closer with everyone else, but They go through the S's now. Thunder has caught up with T-Toppers, and he is now going to look for a move as he gets a very good, very nice line through there. Through the S, he's going to have the run on him now. He goes to the outside line for the... No, he switches to the inside as he gets later on the brakes. Maybe he tries to be the last of the late breakers. Can't seem to do so. Just serving his penalty there as well. As T-Toppers lives to hold out in front for another lap, maybe. Thunder still trying to make a move.
It's a sizable gap to Woody, actually.
There's a very sizable gap to Woody behind.
Yeah, Woody's dropped off.
He's pushed ahead of Aston though. He's got a decent gap to Aston.
But Thunder's got a good one on T-Toppers now, going after straight as T-Toppers pits.
That's a early pit stop. Maybe could have gone one more lap, but anyway,
yeah, but
Woody is now in second place. Thunder is now in first. And I think that this could be a very nice victory for Thunder if he holds out in front. But we have got... Now, I don't think that Woody would be able to catch him, but we shall see, as he has broken ahead of this... of Aston. And do you think he could chase him down?
No.
You don't think?
We've
got 10 minutes, and I want to see a George Russell and Perez and Sakir.
Yes, but you see, George Russell did not catch Sergio Perez.
Yes, because of puncture, which made me very upset.
Made me very happy.
What do you have against George Russell?
No, I don't have anything against George Russell. I have stuff against you, though, and I was very happy when you were suffering. That sounds very dark.
That sounds very psychotic, but...
yeah.
For those who didn't know, I am a George Russell fanboy.
Well,
not fanboy, just passionate. Not fanboy, just passionate.
Everyone, I think, likes George, except me, apparently.
Except you. I believe that the Scout Dan has fallen down to 5th. I think he's been overtaken by the two BMWs. Sorry if we didn't catch that, but we might catch a little bit of a scrap here. Here comes Aston onto that MC. I think he's just bump drossing him. The two BMWs working together maybe to catch Woody. I think he gave him a little bit of a push. Not too sure, but the Scout Dan is in the mix between these three. The other two as well.
At the moment, it's an all-Irish podium.
It is an all-Irish podium.
Yeah. I wonder how that will
patriotic
finish.
Screaming. We've got 2 Irish commentators. We've got an all-Irish podium, and Wolfie, who sadly died at the death chicane on lap 1, and is now in 9th place, chasing Pecky.
Yep. I wonder what we'll get from the will. if we're left, if anything's left in it for us, for the two glorified commentators.
The two glorified. Just more Irish screaming. Carwell Marriott. Anyway, here comes Thunder, as he is doing very well out in front. He's got to hold out for 7.5 minutes, and he shall come home for a decent win.
Aston has been really pushing Ted around. I don't think Aston actually wants this podium, apparently, because he's been pushing Ted for a lot, but he's pulling out this time. Might go for a
He's going alongside on this occasion. He's on the outside line for turn 1, but for turn 2 he will try to go later on the brakes as he gets up into 3rd place very nicely indeed. TLMC might have something to say to that though, as he has a look to the inside, tries to keep his foot in, but isn't close enough to do so.
Yeah, and now that all-Irish podium has been spoiled.
Why? Tell MC, do what must be done. Show no mercy. As they go
What's that,
through
like,
the
barge him off
S's.
the track? He's actually got a good run now.
Yeah, it's got a great run on him as he's got the line right through the S's. Up the hill they go, he's got the slipstream. Here comes the Irishman on the Brit. Another battle of the century as they go down the hill into the hairpin. And gets the move done, I want to say, for third place in this race. Neatly. As nice as you want.
Yeah, and now the Irish podium's back.
The Irish podium is back in effect. Let's go.
Yeah.
Not biased at all. As Math Gamer and Pecky are quite close on track. Might see an overtake between those two. Wolfie, Math Gamer has just been overtaken by Pecky because Wolfie was, yeah, when we were talking about Wolfie, he was chasing down Pecky, so Pecky has gained a position.
Yeah.
Everyone still very spaced out on track. Yeah, Aston and Ted are quite close on track. We might go on the next lap. I might bring you all through a lap of Dragon Trail Seaside, as I do love this track. And
we won't use our names for the for the corners.
Oh yeah, we had our own corner names.
We have yeah.
We won't use
Woody's
them.
going
But
through the curvy bit.
yes, we don't need to.
Yeah.
Sorry, we were a bit bored one day.
No, we weren't. We were just very imaginative.
Being ourselves, we could say.
Yeah, I guess. But I don't really think imaginative when it comes to us two.
Alright, so I think as Thunder will now come down through the tunnel, we will go on board. Oh, no, alright. We will go for an onboard lap of Dragon Trail. With your host, Danny Whitmore. Oops, I didn't mean to say that.
We can
anyway, Thunder now goes through turn 1 and down to the chicane. You break out around the 150 board there as it goes through the curbs. Sorry, you have to hold out on the curbs and just, yeah, I've ruined this already.
Keep going.
You chuck it in right, brake late as you can, take as much curb again as you want on the inside. Try to maximize traction out of that corner as they go down the hill. Swing it in right and left through. You have to hold. You can get a right line through here. You attack the curbs and it sometimes chucks you offline there. Keeps you through. You have to take as much curb as you want on exit there to maximize your exit. And now down the hill, brake around 150 board here and get the turn in. Try to keep your foot, you have to hold it out, build up gradually up to third, up to fourth, through the chicane, swing it in right, swing it in left, hard on the brakes through the chicane. It's a quick blip of the brakes, but then hard back on the throttle through the tunnel. And this is the one corner I can never get right, so you brake around 100 meter board, slow it down as much as you can, swing it through, and you are up into first. Sorry, that would be a lap of Dragon Trail. Very butchered lap of Dragon Trail.
And also, just while you were talking about that, Aston and Ted have been battling for that podium. Aston's gotten ahead of Ted. And also, I watched Petchy hit the barriers. He's now got front bumper damage.
Oh well, didn't feel free to cut in at all.
Nah, I didn't want to cut in. I didn't want to ruin the lap. I wonder if Petchy will pit or try go to the end. We'll find out now as it goes to the last corner.
Well, we have got just about 2 minutes to go, so I think he might hold it out.
Yeah, he's holding it out.
Anyway, here we go. This Thunder is just gaining up on Fifi now.
Yeah. Insert Sebastian Vettel blue flags.
I think I just saw he gave him a little bit of a thank you with his hazards there.
Ah, kindness on the racetrack.
Sportsmanship
I
100.
Personally, I never get hazards. I usually get the flash of lights.
Oh, is Austin? Oh, Austin's gone wide, and tell him he got a little bit of a tank stoppers, and then now go through the death chicane side by side. This might end in tears, but it doesn't, as Ted MC is extremely low on fuel, may I add. He might actually run out of fuel as Austin goes through. I think he has gone into the leanest fuel mixture he can. He tries to go for a bit of a switchback. Oh, up the hill they go. Ted MC trying to get it through, trying to keep in the slipstream of Aston, and they go down the hill. Ted MC maybe looking for a move to the inside, doesn't seem to do it though, and is just holding it out in third place because I can't see him finishing the race. He might run out of fuel very, very soon. I can see.
Put a bet.
He is extremely low on fuel.
Will we put a bet on it?
Don't think you'd want to. I think Matt Gamer.
I'm betting on him finishing. If anyone in the chat wants to bet on it, you can.
No, I can't see him. He'll finish the race, but he'll be out of fuel. Like, he is running on actual fumes. He's actually running on fumes right now.
We're on the last lap, by the way. Don't know if you noticed.
I think we are on the final lap of this race. As I think that's it for Ted. Yeah, he's out. He's out of fuel. He is. Now that is going to encourage the Scout Dan and T-Toppers to try and get through. But today it is all about this man, Thunder 550 in the BMW. He's held out brilliantly all race. He goes through, he goes up the hill, he gets a bit of tank slapper because he can do it, and he comes across the line, across the pit wall. He's weaving all over the place, and he has come home in first place. Woody comes home for a nice second. Aston crawls up the hill as he's also very low on fuel. T-Toppers.
Ted's been caught.
Ted has been caught. He's been overtaken by the Scout Dan and T-Toppers. T-Toppers in fourth place, just about, or may have jinxed that. The Scout Dan very close to his rear end. Up the hill, but it is going to be T-Toppers in fourth, Scout Dan in fifth. Wolfie sixth as Ted MC crawling around, trying to get home and trying to get to the line as Wolfie comes home in sixth, and this man is out of fuel.
Yeah, and Woody took the fastest lap, by the way. I don't think Ted will try challenge it on this lap though.
He might. Oh, I don't think he even finished that. Anyway, thanks everyone for watching. Join us next weekend for Monza, I believe it is. And that is meant to be a very good race indeed. But anyway, thank you all for watching, and see you all next time.